Alright, so I want to mention that it is now the next day after recording those last two quests. So I started at 5 p.m., around 5 p.m., and those final two quests took me until almost 4 a.m. to do. So it is the next day, because I was getting tired, I needed to go to bed, and I took some time earlier today, during the afternoon, to, get Cloud and everyone and their materia leveled up. And in conjunction with that, I decided to work through the Chadley's combat simulator matches that I hadn't done yet. So I got all of those done in the process. I got leveled up quite a bit doing those, actually. I mean, I am now at level 62. I think when I started, I was about level I want to say 57, 58. So I've leveled up quite a bit doing those last combat simulator matches. And Odin is literally the last thing I need to do with Chadley's simulator matches. It's like some of these weren't too bad. Some of them were a little hairy, even with the level that I'm at. I mean, like there was a rematch against Kid G in here with a couple of death claws, and oh my god, that was rough. That was really rough. But I managed to do it first try. I mean, it helps having Rays, and I actually finally have a rise on Yuffie, so when someone is completely unconscious, I can bring them back to full health. And I am making an executive decision here with fighting Odin on screen. So I'm deciding not to fight him on screen because it takes me so long to do a lot of these things, a lot of these extra things. And with Odin in particular, he is such a tough fight. And with how you have to get him pressured, using the debuff abilities, and not to mention getting off ATB abilities as well, so that he gets pressured and staggered. I mean, I was trying to do that with the debuff skills, and I couldn't even get him. I couldn't get him staggered even once. I mean, it's one thing to hit him with those, but it's another thing to try and evade his attacks. And even with Yuffie, I was having a little trouble. I mean, I would have her zipping across the field, but I'm like, god damn, this is rough. So I am choosing to forego fighting Odin on screen. So I'll just do it on my own time. I'm sorry. I did, before the fight, only have like one dispowerment materia. If I go down here, I had one disempowerment materia, 1 innervation materia, and 1 empowerment materia maxed out. The other ones I had to buy. And in my process of leveling up and doing the other combat simulator matches, I got these other ones maxed out. But even then, it's like trying to do that fight, I'm like, I need to bring my total A game. I feel like I need to be at the max level to fight Odin. I mean, I know I don't have to, but that's how I feel. I feel like he's that hard. So it's like I need everything maxed. I mean, and even with his Zantetskin, you know, he wipes you out, but if you have like if you have on you like a weapon that has the reprieve ability on it, you are saved from getting completely wiped out. The only problem is not everyone has a weapon that has a reprieve on their weapon. I mean, like, Yuffie doesn't have one at all. Which, I'm like, oh, great. It's like, so she's the only one that, of the 3 of us, you know, Cloud, Aerith, and Yuffie, that she'll get completely wiped out. And as a result, I would have to bring her back. So, trying to do that fight is going to be a massive task for me. So, instead, we are going to go and do the Queen's Blood matches. The final ones. And 3 of them are right here in Costa del Sol. We have Dokacha? I'm not sure if I'm saying these names right. Rihanna. And Mahir. And then we also have a rematch against Red, which I assume will be back at the Gold Saucer? Because everyone splits up when you go in there. So I assume he is like at one of the Queen's Blood tables at the Gold Saucer. But we'll do these ones here first, since I'm here. I remember there was a Queen's Blood board in the bar here. Where was it?
Oh man, this is impossible. How am I supposed to choose which of my babies to use when they're all so adorable?
Right over here. Hi.
Oh man, you've got perfect timing. Want to go around against my little angels here? Name's Dokacha. I believe in my cards and they believe in me. We're like a big happy family. You want to know how I got them to love me? With praise. You're so cute. You're so cool. You gotta show them every day how much you care. But I also want to tell them how strong and hard-working they are too, you know? Which is why I've been looking high and low for someone I can play against.
Everyone that I do a Queen's Blood match against, they are so eccentric. So eccentric. I think the only one who hasn't been is Robin, the sign language guy in Cosmo Canyon. I feel like he was the only one that wasn't like really eccentric. Let's do this, Dokacha. On his card is the Rictus. Raise power by 1 for each other enfeebled allied and enemy card. Alright. Let's do this. Why do you have so many replacement cards? Well, thanks to the Shinra Middle Manager card, not to mention that plus 10, that helped.
No! My poor babies! As much as I hate to admit it, it seems you have a much stronger bond with your cards than I do. Just what do you say to them to get them to love you so much? Huh? So
I'm just trying to picture Cloud talking to his Queen's Blood cards. It's kind of hard to picture.
you let your actions speak louder than your words? I see. By the way, on a completely different subject, have you ever heard of the card, the Shadow Blood Queen?
Yes.
Apparently there's only one. I tell you, if that's true, I hope I get the chance to see it in person someday. I bet it's the most beautiful card anyone's ever laid eyes on.
Yeah, but it's also apparently a very dangerous one. Good match, Dochaka. Dokacha. Dokacha. Jeez. It's completely saying his name wrong there for a second. It's like I remembered back when we first came here that there was a board game in here. And I'm like, there has to be one later for me to play against, and there was. Except I wasn't expecting one to be around so late in the game. Who's my next player?
Must be nice to play QB while listening to the waves.
Excuse me, we're shooting here.
Moa.
Wait, do you play Queen's Blood? You kind of look like you do. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'm Rihanna, an up-and-coming model. We're actually getting pics for a feature right now. And I was really hoping to nab one of me playing Queen's Blood. You literally couldn't have come at a better time. What do you say? Help a girl out?
Rihanna, oh my god, your voice is definitely familiar. Who is that? I'm trying to place it. Let's do it, Rihanna. Diabolic Variant. Replace an ally and lower the power of an allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. Man. This is kind of funny how well this is going. My god. Yeah, just why not? Man, I smoked her. Stick to modeling. Just stick to modeling. $62-0. My god. Man, with as good as cards, with as good as the cards that you get later in the game, this Queen's Blood becomes a lot easier.
Gross.
That intense stare, that knitted brow, glistening perspiration, perfection. I've never seen you look more beautiful. And you, Mr. Card Sharp, talk about a hunky diamond in the rough.
Card Sharp? You mean Card Shark. Card Shark. Not Card Sharp.
Have you ever thought about becoming a model?
Moa, you're a genius. We could team up. Be a card-slinging, catwalk-strutting duo. You and me, taking over the world. What do you say?
No.
We'll be kicking it here for a bit if you change your mind. After all, a model's work is never done.
Are you hyped up for the match?
What model has... What model has ever said that? What? Model's work has never done what? Hello? Yo, this guy's a boxer.
What are you looking at? You want a piece of me or something? Easy now. I didn't mean it like that. No need to be so on edge. Name's Mahir, though some call me the Child of the Sun.
Child of the Sun?
I've not been feeling it lately, so I'm trying other ways to motivate myself. Like Queen's Blood. I don't suppose you're up for a game?
Zack, has he ever punched the board? or does he punch his opponents in Queen's Blood? It's like trying... It's like, you wanna play a game? If not, let's... let's box! Yeah, puh. Just don't bite my ear. "2C Soldier Operator" card. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 3 while this card is in play. By 3. Okay, that could be a good one. Interesting placement of positions. There we are. That was the third try. Seems like he has a lot of replacement cards. Give me that card.
Ouch! What a knockout! You got me. Not only was your defense on point, but your offense was swift and brutal. I've never played such an intense game. It was hotter than the sun. Enough to light a fire in my soul, even. I think I'm finally out of my funk. And now,
you were in a funk?
Back to boxing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so apparently he was in a funk, and I just helped him get out of that funk. You're welcome, Mahir. Alright, just have 2 left. Red and Ladrell. So, I want to say that with Red, it will be back at the Gold Saucer. So, there he is. Level 10. Hi, Red. Mr. Standing on 2 legs.
Permit me to prove my prowess. Let the battle begin anew.
All right. And he's serious. He's talking in his what would you call it? His old man voice. Level 10. Ladrell's only level 8. Let's do this, Red. Rewards none. No rewards. Alright. And, you know, I've completely forgotten to look at my new cards. Aside from the ones that I've just gotten. Like Rictus here. Let's see, this one... Special Forces Operator. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 2 while this card is in play. Panthera Protector. The first time this card is enhanced, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. Don Corneo and Abzu. When played, add both Cacneo and Donberry to your hand. What? And this is just a 1-tile card. Huh. That's an interesting one. So, a lot like the Moogle Trio, the... what is it? I think also the Saucer Squad? Holy crap! The placement for this Roche card is crazy! When played, lower the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 1. I don't understand why I would want to lower the power of my own cards. It's like I want to lower the power of the other player's cards. Ironclad. Raise the power of 3 for each enhanced enemy card. For each enhanced. Okay. And Moss-Grown Adamantoise, when played, raise position ranks by 3. Oh, whoa, this placement. Huh. Red Dragon, when played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 4. Allied and enemy cards. Okay. Demon Gate, when destroyed, lower the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 9? Damn. By 9. That's a 3 card. Oh my god. I almost want to put that in. But I'm rather happy with my deck right now. I mean, I did just add the middle manager card. And with where I'm at with my deck, I like where I have my deck. I feel like I could use a couple more replacement cards, but my deck is full. It's like, I wish as you went along, your deck can get bigger, but no. Dang it. Take out the Griffin and add in, do the Diabolic variant. Because that's a really good placement. The Kelmelzer one, you have to find the right placement to use that efficiently. Maybe I can work with that though. So I'll take out the Diabolic variant. Maybe I can work with that arrangement. There we go. Red, a little tricky. A little tricky. This took me a few tries. 66. To 0.
How exhilarating. I may have lost, but that was a good match.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, Red. He's now at 90%. It's like getting everyone up there. Getting everyone up there. It's like the high, yeah, I have Aerith at the highest with 92%.
Where is he?
I'm right here. I wonder how this is gonna go.
I'm glad you came, Cloud. I am Madrell Balon, the person responsible for Queen's blood. The Queen doesn't know what I'm up to yet, what I'm plotting, but we don't have long. Time is of the essence.
Alright.
You must show me what you are capable of before she discovers us.
What happens when we're discovered? I wonder. Let's do it! Rama card. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 3. What an arrangement of placements. Wow. I was wondering if I was ever gonna get a Rama card. I mean, the summon I got from, you know, completing intermission, and that save data being carried over. So, interesting that there's a Rama card. Well, that was an interesting round. Damn. 86-0. That round went well. This one took a few tries.
Well played.
Thank you.
Not that I ever truly doubted your potential. I was right to leave you that letter.
Letter? What letter?
You remember, don't you? The inn at Calm. I hung it on your door, though I signed
that
it in
was-
the proprietor's name.
Oh, that... Really? Ladrell actually wrote that. Why'd you choose me? Why did you choose Cloud? It's like, did he just, like, I don't know, take one look at him and be like, yeah, so you're the one who's going to change the literal game.
So that was you.
Forgive my subterfuge, but I was in dire need of a skilled player. And you certainly did not disappoint. You were even able to best me. Which, while impressive, won't be enough. Not if you intend to hold the Shadow Blood Queen's card in your deck. That foul thing is the source of this nightmare. The very embodiment of the villain herself. Through the card, she feeds on the wielder's life force, claiming their strength, that she may one day be reborn. Countless players have succumbed to this vile curse. And now one more death is all she requires to return. Cloud. Find the sorceress. She who rallied the people. She who deposed the queen, the Emerald Witch. Her card sleeps in Nibelheim with a monster of chaos. must hurry before it is too late.
Wow. Wait a minute. Hold up. Ladrell's ghost was possessing another ghost? I wasn't expecting that. Also, back to Nibelheim. That's very interesting in terms of, you know, the story implications around Nibelheim.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Sovereign. This is it. Only one opponent remains. The Monster of Chaos. I know nothing of their skills, but I have faith that yours are superior. Vanquish this fiend and the witch's card will be yours.
Alright. A Monster of Chaos. Well, if I can defeat a red at level 10, I can defeat a Monster of Chaos at level 9. It just takes a little bit of doing. It's like, gotta get the right placement of cards. Nibelheim Gate, yeah.
What?
It's like, where? Okay, so they're at Shinra Manor. Wait, off to the side over here? It's Vincent. Really? I get a Queen's Blood match against Vincent. That is awesome.
Need something. Of course. Should have known I wasn't the only one seeing ghosts. Shame, though. Some stories are better forgotten, including the Queen's.
Know about the witch's card? I heard you might have it.
The Emerald Witch? As luck would have it, the card does happen to be in my possession. But it could be yours, should you prove yourself worthy.
I mean, I've done good so far. I mean, this is the last one. Right? I mean, I've done everything. I've done all the other matches. Unless there's another one after Vincent. Let's do it, buddy. Also, Monster of Chaos. I should have realized. Of course it would be against Vincent. It's like, because he himself is a Monster of Chaos. What with the beast within. Oh, interesting. Can't even see the card that he has. Alright. Trying to be secretive about it, are we? I don't want all of these off the bat, no. It's a tie. No, wait. Well, that was interesting. Huh. I mean, I won, but 15-0. It's like just the whole yin and yang of yin and yang, like the enemy card and the actual enemy. It's like this whole yin and yang with the points. Jesus.
It seems a transfer of ownership was in the cards after all. Be warned, that which appears a mere pastime is shrouded in darkness. I suggest you proceed with caution, lest it consume you too.
Oh.
This situation is graver than I feared. Here,
thank you.
She'll guide you to the Queen. The rest is in your hands.
Alright. Blood Executioner? It's like, I'm an executioner now.
I see you successfully obtained the Emerald Witch. I noticed the card was radiating energy, which I took the liberty of analyzing. It revealed the location of the Queen. Evidently, she resides within some ruins in the Gongaga region. The climax of this saga is nigh, and only you, the Blood Executioner, can bring it to a close. Best of luck.
In Gongaga, of all places. Okay. Well, good game, Vincent. Good game. My god, that was quite the match. This has a completely different logo for the Shadowblood Queen. I mean, I wasn't quite expecting for there to be a couple of more matches. But hey, it's like it is what it is. Right there. Hi. Whoop. Don't mind me standing on top of things. Wait. It's Regina. Is she like a vessel for the Shadowblood Queen?
Oh, Cloud. It's you.
Or is she the Shadowblood Queen?
You mind? We'd prefer to have this conversation in private. Here it is. The source of everything. All I ever wanted was to be worth something. Queen's blood gave me that. Got people to respect me, fear me. Until I started fearing for myself, for what I might become. Because I can't keep winning forever, and once I start losing, I'll be worthless. Worse, a nobody.
It's like, ugh. I mean, that is kind of a touchy subject, I feel. I mean, someone who is so confident in themselves as Regina is worried that she'll become a nobody. It's like that just kind of like gets to me, because it's like that no one should feel that way. But yet, sometimes people do. And that's, honestly a shame that some people feel that way. when they really shouldn't have to feel that way. And, you know, seeing that in a video game, witnessing that in a video game, is just kind of like, it's like, what is going to happen here with Regina? It's like, is she going to become the Shadow Blood Queen or something? It's like, what's going to happen here?
When I found her, I knew that I would never lose again, that I'd been chosen for something greater, that I was blessed. But this isn't that at all. It's been speaking to me, telling me to give myself to her power, to dominate.
Huh.
I've tried not to for so long, but I can't.
Oh
Regina?
Ah, yes. I remember well this land, for it was once mine. Until that witch rallied the unwashed and put me to the sword. Well, little puppet, what do you say?
A little puppet? How dare you call me that?
A match against your queen. For you, human, have a blood debt to pay in full.
Win and you'll rise in rank. That's all it says. Okay. Let's do this, Shadow Blood Queen. Either speaking through Regina or Regina has become her. I'm not entirely sure which. Okay. So, do I have to have the... I do wonder, do I have to have the Emerald Witch card in my deck? Raise the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 2 while this card is in play. Quite the arrangement. I mean, could be very useful. Depending on the placement. Time for the showdown against the Shadow Blood Queen. And her card is already on the board. Okay. No, god damn it. Jesus. I'm screwed. But that's the Titan card. What? I don't know what she's doing. What the goddamn hell? It's kind of unfair that she has a card already on the board. God damn. What the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell is this Royal Retainer card? Allied and enemy card. How is that boosting her cards then? I don't understand. What? How? How is she doing this? I don't understand. It's like, I can barely get any cards down before she places a bunch of her cards. God damn it. Ugh. She's like playing chess while I'm playing checkers. Base power by 3 for each other enfeebled allied and enemy card. There we go. I had to resort to a video guide. The Chimera cards came in freaking clutch. My god. The guy who made the video said that every time that the Shadow Blood Queen debuffs, that the Chimera cards will, you know, actually get more points as a result. So, oh my god. I was bashing my head against a wall for quite a while because I could not figure out how to win. My god. I mean, I think on my own I tried to do this, I want to say, for probably about an hour. Quite a while. But man, easily the hardest Queen's Blood match. Rightfully so, since it's against the Shadow Blood Queen. But now that I know this trick, it's like this is gonna make it a lot easier playing through this game again.
Impossible. What foul sorcery.
Oh my god.
Accursed witch. Even in death, you would thwart me.
Whoa. Did
Cloud?
that get rid of the Shadow Blood Queen for good? Okay, so she didn't become the Shadow Blood Queen. She got possessed by her. Man.
You good?
What about...
She's gone.
For good, right?
Oh, she is she?
Oh, no.
Be still, little puppet. You belong to me now.
Cloud.
Oh, Vincent.
Use
the sharpshooter.
Don't you
The Shadow Blood Queen card?
Game over.
Oh! Did that get rid of her? I hope so. Man.
Thank you, Cloud. For stopping her. For stopping me. Guess I really let all that genius crap go to my head, huh? After a while, losing became my worst nightmare. I'd do anything to win. And look where it got me.
You are not to blame for this.
Yeah.
Evil like that preys on our deepest, darkest fears and worms its way into our hearts. Few ever break free.
You're the best because you worked your ass off. Not because you're a genius. Got it?
Got it. Well, on that note, I'd better get back to it. After all, there can only be one card queen. So next time you want to throw down, you best come prepared.
Right.
Of course.
Later.
Later.
All's well that ends well, I suppose.
To go with the
to you.
cliche, sure.
Couldn't have you dying on me just yet.
Thanks, Vincent. Oh. I now have the Shadow Blood Queen card. Ho 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 ho. Man. Blood X. I'm now a blood champion. Yes. Man. That was something else. That was really something else. I am so glad I decided to look up exactly how to go about doing this match. Man, this deck helped immensely. I mean, yeah, it's a Chimera. Raise power by 2 for each enfeebled enemy card. And since the Shadow Blood Queen card does that so much, it's like that just amped up the Chimeras. Oh, then there we go. All right, Shadow Blood Queen. Raise power by 3 for each other enfeebled allied enemy card. Not as crazy as an arrangement as I thought it would have. But man, I honestly want to have this card in my deck. I mean, I actually switched to another card deck. I had 4 completely empty, so just put the cards into that one. It's like I tried building my own deck at first, and then I tried one of the what was it? If I go into the decks, the craft pre-built decks, it's like more opened up as the game went on. And I tried Turf War and Strength and Weakness. I could not get it with either of those. But I'm glad. I'm so glad that worked as well as it did. And I played around so much with my first deck. It's like the Rictus card does the same thing, but not as much. And I even tried the Tonberry King because, you know, when ally cards are destroyed, you can raise this card's power by 2. So, but I kept getting unlucky getting the Tonberry King to appear in my deck. So, and I even tried having the Emerald Witch card in my deck, and even then I couldn't get it. But I'm so glad I was so glad I could see that in full. And, you know, things didn't go exactly as the video guide had it, but all the same, it worked out for me. So, I guess with that, I'll stop it here. So, I am done with what I wanted to do for this recording session and coupled with the doing the last 2 quests. So, man, some of this stuff is no joke. I mean, I still have, the stuff in the Meridian Ocean to do with the pirate stuff, and then the Gilgamesh stuff as well, and then the dates. So next time we will do the Meridian Ocean and the Gilgamesh stuff. So you can look forward to that. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.